All right, time to pull clutch number 7 of the year. This is a Super Pastel Desert Ghost, 50% het pied female, bred to our Pastel Pinstripe Banana, Pos Yellow Belly, Visual DG pied male. So let's go ahead and get her off of these eggs and see what we got. All right, 9 eggs from this girl. 8 were good, 1 slug. Average weight per egg was 109 grams. We'll go ahead and get these in the incubator, and we'll be back here in 55 days. All right, time to cut clutch number 7. As a reminder, this is a Super Pastel Desert Ghost, 50% het pied female, bred to our Pastel Pinstripe Banana Desert Ghost pied male, who may also be yellow belly. So everything should be pastel. Everything should be Desert Ghost. We're proving out whether or not she's pied. Also looking for Pinstripe and Banana and possibly yellow belly. We have our first pipper, and they decided to pip out the side of their egg. That is a new one. We've never had that happen before. So, gonna have to deal with that fun thing right there. If any of you have ever had to deal with, as you can see, that baby's really got their head stuck there. Oh, perfect. I was gonna say, if anybody's ever had to deal with a head being stuck, which we have before, you can just cut like from the edge further away towards them, and I found is the easiest way. So let me get them open, and then I'm going to kind of tilt them a little bit from where they were so that they're not completely coming out the top or the side of the egg. Though I can't do much about the fact that they're coming out the side of the egg. Well, and that's their yolk. Given that everything should be DG from this pairing, I would call that at least a Pastel Desert Ghost Banana, not pied. And let's see what else we have. This is a very full egg and not nearly dented. We weren't going to cut these yet. We were going to give these, because some of them weren't really dented yet, a couple more days. But with the pipper, we need to go ahead and cut these today.
It is time.
Yep. Definitely at least a Pastel DG. Don't know if there's any of the other genes in that. Looks super, super clean. Love how clean Desert Ghost is. No pied in that one. Clearly what we're hoping to see is a pied somewhere in this. But if not, everything is guaranteed het pied because he's visual, so. Interesting. That definitely looks Desert Ghost. I don't know if I'd call that a Pastel Desert Ghost from the way they look now, though. So, might have to... I don't know if this is the first year of us breeding that girl.
I don't remember.
Okay.
It's at the most, it's only the second.
Yeah, so we might have to check. If it's the first time breeding that girl, we may have just found that she didn't prove out to be actually Super Pastel and it's just a Pastel. That's definitely Pastel Pinstripe DG. That
Banana?
looks... No, not Banana.
Sorry, in the viewfinder, they're very tiny.
It looks yellow belly from what I see there.
Okay.
No pieds yet, and given that half the clutch should have been pieds if she was, my guess is she is not het pied. Okay, this will prove her out.
She's good at other stuff.
That looks like a Super Pastel Pinstripe DG. Not much Banana either, given that he's Banana. He should be a male maker. Should be in the important word there. So it should mean a lot of visual DG het pied females. Oh. Ooh. What do we have here? They are very, very white. Maybe Super Pastel Banana, possibly? That's really, really white, so hard to tell. Still no pieds that I can see. Super Pastel Pinstripe Yellow Belly DG, maybe?
Last one.
Say, if this is not a pied, we can pretty confidently say she's not het pied. Oh, another super white one. Maybe a super pastel banana again? Yeah, possibly. Very, very pale. So, don't see any pied, so we're going to say that she's probably not het pied, but lots of pastel, super pastel. So we'll see what all we have when we get out, see if everything is pastel, maybe prove out she's super pastel at least. And look back at our records on that. And I think that's it. So we'll go ahead and get these back in the incubator, and we'll be back here for post-shed. All right, time for post-shed on clutch number 7. As a reminder, this is a Super Pastel Desert Ghost female bred to a Pastel Pinstripe Banana Visual Desert Ghost Pied male, who we had as Poss Yellow Belly. I'm not seeing any yellow belly in this clutch, so I think he's not, but we're going to keep that on there for now. So everything should be at least pastel. Everything's Visual Desert Ghost. Everything's 100% het pied. So we're going to start over here. We have 2 Pastel Desert Ghosts. And then moving over to this other corner, we have 3 Pastel Pinstripe Desert Ghosts. Over here, we have a Pastel Banana Desert Ghost. And then up front, we have 2 Banana Super Pastel Pinstripe Desert Ghosts. There is a slight difference, but I think that's what they are. If he is yellow belly, maybe one of them has yellow belly, but there also could just be a slight difference in pattern. They're very light, as you can tell. So, so don't think he's yellow belly, and everything here is also 100% het for pied. So that's, I think, it for this clutch. Holly, got anything else?
Good. Nope, they look great.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff, and we'll see y'all next week.
Take care.
Bye, everybody.